Hello! In today's episode, we are going to talk about why you should think twice about poking fun at yourself, especially in the workplace. Poking fun at yourself, or self-deprecation, is a behaviour that harms your ability to make a good impression, especially if you're making jokes about your intelligence, skills, or even appearance. Self-deprecation. The act of deliberately making your own achievements or abilities seem unimportant. When you communicate in the workplace with your boss, a client, or other contacts, you need influence. Influence is what gets our ideas traction. When we have an impact, people sit up and listen hard to what we have to say, and more importantly, they are more inclined to hand out things like promotions, more deals, even better work opportunities. The amount of influence you can have at work will also come down to your interpersonal skills. The relationships you build at work will directly impact your success. This activity of building influence is often referred to as impression management. Now, we all want to make a good impression. And there are loads of communication behaviours you'll use to build a good impression. Things like a big smile, useful content, friendly and sincere small talk all serve you well. However, there are some behaviours that you may be using intentionally that will definitely sabotage your impression management. You know, when you put yourself down in a joking manner, these comments are usually used to make people like you. But do they? When you make comments that undermine your ability or appearance, you may think that you're showing your conversation partner that you're not arrogant or vain. But sometimes the goals of our actions when we communicate are asymmetrical to the result on our communication partner. When we use humour, we aim to build rapport and reduce social distance. In a study, 438 participants were asked to rate their impression in response to joking, self-deprecating remarks, and it was found that the people who poke fun at themselves are perceived as showing lower self-esteem. Raters took the comments at face value, and instead of giving points for the joke, were more likely to see the communicator as less confident and even less capable in the skills being joked about. Furthermore, researchers Brad Bitterly and Alison Wood Brooks, in their recent Harvard Business Review article, also recommend stopping self-deprecation, especially when you're discussing your core competencies in the workplace, in interviews, but they do also suggest that it's okay to use self-deprecation if you're referring to skills that don't relate to your work role. So for example, if you're a financial planner, making a joke about how badly you draw pictures, that will have little impact on your impression management because your role hopefully doesn't require you to draw pictures. So I really want to encourage you to think twice about putting yourself down to build likability. This very behaviour is most certainly going to work against you. I hope that you enjoyed today's little shot. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you tune in for next week. Ciao for now.
Enchanté.